lesson. First, we should know what is nutrition. We should know what is a nutrient, what are food and its classes. We should know the energy requirements of the body. We should always know how to differentiate between food and nutrition. We should know to list the components of food. And now, this health and hygiene you have been studying from class 3 or 4. So, just this time you will be studying it in a little bit details. So, today we will be studying about the basics only, nothing in detail. So, from the next episode, we will be studying in detail about carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. So, let us do with the basics today. Now, let us move on to the next one. Now, what is nutrition? Nutrition, as we all know, that it is a process of providing or obtaining necessary food materials which are consisting of essential inorganic as well as organic compounds like proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, etc., which are required for the growth and maintenance and survival. Okay, and the food materials, they carry nutrients in them. Now, this, what are nutrients, we should know, right? What are nutrients? Now, here nutrients is an inorganic or organic chemical substance. It is either organic or inorganic in nature. It is a chemical substance. I think till now you are quite, you know what is organic substance and what is an inorganic substance, right? You are studying in chemistry. So, it is an organic, either organic or inorganic substance which nourishes our body. It supplies energy and builds the body and repairs the body tissues and regulates the body processes. So, it supplies energy to the body. That is, carbohydrates, they supply energy to the body. Fats also, they supply energy to the body. They build and repair the body tissues like proteins. They regulates the body processes. So, all this is done by the nutrient which is present in the food materials. Right. So, what does the food contain? They contain many nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals, etc. So, is it clear? So, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the process of obtaining necessary food materials. So, that is consisting of inorganic and organic compounds like proteins, vitamins for the growth and maintenance of survival. So, if you are not taking the vitamins, the proteins, the fats in adequate amount, you will not be able to sustain or survive your health. So, you won't be able to survive. And these materials are coming from nutrient in an organic or inorganic chemical substance. So, what is a nutrient? It is supplying the energy it is supplying energy to the body. It is helping us to build and repair our body tissues and regulate the body processes. Now, what is a food? What is food? Now, let us see what is food. Now, food is a substance that contains the nutrients that we eat or drink. So, it is a substance which contains nutrients. Now, these are all type of nutrients. So, here different types of foods are there. We can see here vegetables are there. We can see fruits are there. Okay, so these are mostly the sources of vitamins and minerals. So, other sources will come in next slides, that what are other sources of food from which we are getting other nutrients or other modes of nutrition for our bodybuilding of the body and repairing of the body tissues. So, let us see there what is in the next slide. Now, first here we should know that what is the minimum energy requirement of the body. Now, we have divided this into three main groups. First one is for men, second one is for women, and third one is for the boys and girls. Now, here we have taken approximately a weight. Men with 60 kg of weight, if they are working a sedentary work, they need 2425 kilocalorie per day. Okay, if they are working moderately. So, what are sedentary workers? The person who are sitting on mobile or laptop throughout the day and they are not working too much. Now, moderate worker, those who are working not too heavy, but might be they are working, sometimes they are going out, they are going to offices, they are going on field work. So, they needs 2875 kilocalories. Now, what is heavy work? Those persons who are working as laborers, those who are farmers, they are heavy workers. So they require the most energy requirement, that is 3800 kilocalorie per day. So this is almost approximately, this is the calorie requirement of approximate men. So for women, those who are sedentary workers sitting at home and doing nothing, so not actually nothing, they are sitting on the desk, they are doing desk work job, and they are not doing any work, physical exercises or work they are not doing. They require less energy requirement. So their food habit, their diet also should be planned accordingly. So if they are a sedentary worker and they are taking excess of carbohydrates, they will be getting deposited in different parts of their body. That we will study in the next part when we move on to carbohydrate part. So that will cause to several diseases if they are sedentary workers, if they are not working, if they are not exercising properly, and they are consuming loads and loads of carbohydrates, and that much energy that is they are getting from carbohydrates as well as from fats is not used up by their body, then that will lead to diseases. Now the moderate worker, they those who are going out for offices and work, they will need 2225 kilocalorie of energy per day. Now next comes the heavy workers, again those who are working, like we can say the house, the maids who are coming for our houses, as well as the workers, the laborers. There are many lady workers also, women are also working in field. So they will be needing 2925 kilocalorie of energy per day. Now, for boys and girls, as we can't divide their work on the basis of sedentary, moderate, and heavy work, we have just divided it according to their age. So, for the age group of 13 to 15 years of boys and girls, for boys, the kilocalorie requirement of energy is more 2450 kilocalorie, and for girls, it is 2060 kilocalorie. So, this is the approximate energy requirement of the body for boys as well as for the girls who are approximately 47 or 48 kg of weight. Now here women also, they are approximately who are 50 kg weight and their lifestyle is this. So their diet should be planned accordingly. Okay, this is the average calorie or energy requirement of the body. Is it clear? Now let us see what is there in the last slide. Now these are the different classes of food. Okay, we have started. We will start from this carbohydrate parts. So let us start from the base of the pyramid. So this is the carbohydrates. We know that these are the food which are very much rich in energy. Now when they are getting oxidized in our body, they provide us with energy. For example, we can say that wheat, rice, cereals, jaggery, sugar, potato. So all are sources of carbohydrates. Okay. Now in this energy providing food class, we can say that another thing comes also, that is fats, but that is required in less amount. Then comes the protective principle of food, that is vitamins and minerals. Now if this protective principle of food is taken in adequate amount, we will never fall sick. Like different types of fruits are there, we can say amla, guava, citrus foods, green leafy vegetables are there, like we can say that vegetables rich in fiber like brinjal and beans are there, and all these components are mostly rich in vitamins and minerals which provide strength or help to build our immune system. So nowadays, strong immunity is very much required as we all are fighting against a pandemic. We all know. So in all our lessons, we will be mentioning at times that our body building is required. We should be strong and immune. Okay, now protein. Next comes protein. We should take adequate amount of proteins also because it helps in the cell growth as well as cell repairing. For example, pulses, nuts, as well as chicken, fish, egg, all are there. Milk and dairy products, cheese, all are sources of proteins. Is it clear? So this is all about the classes of food in gist or in short. Now more we will study in the next part where we will be discussing about full carbohydrates. Now in 9th standard you are having different types of carbohydrates in details, little bit details, and then we will be starting about the proteins and fats. Then next comes balanced diet, next comes the deficiency diseases and all. So it is a bit lengthy lesson, but we have divided it into a few smaller parts. So today we will complete with the components of the food or classes of food, that is vitamins and minerals, proteins, fats, carbohydrates. Now here one mention should be made. One, it is not here. One is, it should be there, fibers and all that we call roughage. It should be there. And next, another important component which should be present in food is water. Without water we can't do, right? Water, it consists of several minerals. So these minerals are all coming from water. So water is important, roughage is important. Roughage means we should take enough quantity of fibers in our diet, or those substances which will make our excretory system clear. So that is very much important. Roughage should be added, as well as water intake is very much essential, or directly water, juices, or anything in the form of liquid, or foods which are having more quantity of water like watermelon, etc. Is it clear to everyone? So till here, if you are having any doubts, go through your textbook, and if you are having any doubts,